Hi, my name's Stuart and I've been a member of MEE-FIT for about 7 months. Before I joined MEE-FIT, basically my exercise regime really consisted of cycling, something between 100 and 150 miles a week, which is great and it's good for the cardio, but I think one of my friends used the phrase, most of you cyclists at middle age, you're basically skinny fat. So you're fit, but you don't look fit. So I sort of felt I need to do something about that. Before joining MEE-FIT, I'd had multiple gym memberships in different parts of the country where I'd lived through work, from your standard David Lloyd, which was a racket membership, a pool. Generally, I favoured, prior to joining MEE-FIT, gyms with a pool because I like to swim in the morning. But I sort of found that as good as that was, they got quite busy and I wasn't getting the benefit that I get from doing a 6 o'clock session in here. And equally, I would spend probably twice as long in a gym environment than I do here and feel like I get a fraction of the benefit because I was struggling to decide what routine to do, when to do what. I feel like I've got something in less than an hour more than I would anywhere else. I started training, the reason I started training at MEE-FIT is I saw a social media ad and it was Dan was explaining the virtues of MEE-FIT, and it offered a 6-week programme as a sort of a taster. Didn't promise loads of benefits, but indicated that there were a number of things that would improve your sleep, your general well-being, so I gave it a go. The biggest benefit and enjoyable element for me training at MEE-FIT is definitely the small group personal training, and the reason I say that is it's a very sort of broad spectrum of people. There's no intimidation. You don't walk into this gym and think, wow, it's just all big guys throwing weights around and slamming weights around. And equally, a lot of the trainers exactly the same. So you've got Teg, who's a similar age group to me, mid-40s, which is something that for me is the first time I've seen that, and I think that's very, very beneficial for people as they're getting a bit older going into a gym, that they don't feel out of place. Since I started MEE-FIT, I think my biggest achievement, which is an ongoing thing, is I've lost sort of circa 5% body fat without really losing any weight. So if you think to the sort of aspiration of joining was to sort of look fitter rather than just be the skinny fat as I was termed by my friend, that's easily the thing that stands out for me, and long may it continue, hopefully. The reasons I'd recommend MEE-FIT to a friend or family member, it's quite simple really. It's everything I've said before. It's the general easy-going nature of it. It's the fact that it doesn't feel intimidating, and you've got such a broad spectrum of members and coaches, trainers, and there's a massive sort of selection of routines, from the sweat to the endurance to the small group personal training. So it is really generally an all-over workout, which is something that, yeah, it suits me perfectly. And the timing, opening at 6 AM, that's something that fits my day perfectly.